Most cars are hiding secret features that 90% of drivers never even use. Here's the twist. One of them could actually save you $4,000 in car repairs. And chances are, you've been ignoring these. From secret levers to hidden functions, before you waste any more money. Here are 15 unknown car secrets inside your car most people don't notice. Don't skip because it can save you time and money. Let's jump in with secret number 15. Steering wheel adjustment lever. Ever wondered what that mysterious lever hiding under your steering wheel actually does? Here's what they don't tell you. That innocent-looking handle is your ticket to perfect driving position and could prevent thousands in back injury costs. Let me explain. That small lever under your steering column isn't just decoration. Push it forward to unlock your steering wheel, then adjust both height and telescoping distance to find your perfect driving position. Push the lever back to lock everything in place. But here's the kicker. Most drivers suffer from chronic neck and back pain simply because they've never properly adjusted their steering wheel position. The correct position should allow a slight bend in your arms when gripping the wheel at 9 and 3 o'clock, with your wrists resting comfortably on top of the wheel. Here's what makes this brilliant. Proper steering wheel adjustment isn't just about comfort, it's about safety and control. When your wheel is positioned correctly, you have maximum leverage for emergency maneuvers and optimal airbag protection. But here's the catch. Most people adjust their seat and mirrors, but completely ignore the steering wheel, missing out on the most important ergonomic adjustment in their entire car. And when you finally get it right, driving fatigue drops dramatically, and your reaction times improve significantly. But if you think basic steering adjustments are useful, wait until you discover the turn signal secret that makes you look like a driving wizard. Secret number 14, 3-blink turn signal trick. Think your turn signal only has 2 settings, on or off. Here's what they don't tell you. There's a hidden third mode that makes lane changes smoother and safer than you ever imagined. Let me show you how this works. Instead of pushing your turn signal lever all the way until it clicks, gently tap it halfway in the direction you want to signal. The indicator will flash exactly 3 times, then automatically shut off. Perfect for quick lane changes. But here's the kicker. This feature prevents that embarrassing moment when you're cruising down the highway with your blinker still flashing 5 minutes after changing lanes. The 3-blink sequence gives other drivers enough warning without making you look like a driving amateur who forgot to cancel their signal. Speaking of hidden controls, your trunk is concealing an emergency fuel access system that could save you in a crisis. Secret number 13. Emergency trunk fuel door release. Your car is hiding a backup fuel door release system that most drivers never discover until they desperately need it. Here's what they don't tell you. When your main fuel door release fails, there's usually a manual override hiding in your trunk. Let me explain why this matters. Pop your trunk and look near the fuel tank area on the side where your fuel door is located. You'll often find a small cable, lever, or pull cord that manually opens your fuel door when the electric release button fails or your battery dies. But here's the kicker. This backup system has saved countless drivers from being stranded at gas stations with a fuel door that won't open. Whether it's a blown fuse, dead battery, or mechanical failure, this manual release gets you back on the road without calling a tow truck or mechanic. Here's what makes this feature brilliant. It's completely mechanical and requires no electrical power to operate. The release mechanism varies by manufacturer, but is usually located behind carpeting or panels in the trunk area. But here's the catch. The exact location isn't always obvious and sometimes requires removing spare tire covers or trunk liner panels to access. And when you know where to find this backup release, you'll never panic about a stuck fuel door again, even in the middle of nowhere with no cell service. But if emergency fuel access impressed you, this next secret turns your car into a mobile power station. Secret number 12. Hazard flasher hidden feature. Your hazard lights have more intelligence than just blinking on and off, and here's what they don't tell you. Some vehicles have hidden emergency flasher patterns that can communicate specific types of distress to other drivers and emergency responders. Let me explain the advanced functions. Beyond basic hazard flashes, some vehicles can activate special emergency patterns when certain conditions are detected. These might include rapid-fire flashing for collision detection, alternating patterns for roadside emergencies, or specific sequences that emergency responders recognize. But here's the kicker. Some systems automatically activate hazard lights when they detect hard braking, airbag deployment, or other emergency conditions. This automatic activation can alert following traffic to dangerous situations, even if the driver is incapacitated. But if emergency communication interests you, wait until you discover the ultimate safety feature that most drivers activate by accident. Secret number 11, battery saver mode. Your car has a hidden battery protection system that automatically shuts off electrical accessories to prevent dead battery situations. Here's what they don't tell you. You can override this system when you need extended power for emergencies or camping. Let me explain how this works. Most modern vehicles monitor battery voltage and will automatically shut off lights, radio, and other accessories after a predetermined time when the engine is off. This prevents you from accidentally draining your battery by leaving lights on. But here's the kicker. There's usually a way to override this system for situations where you need extended power. The method varies by manufacturer, but often involves specific button combinations or menu settings that extend the timeout period or disable the automatic shutoff entirely. Here's what makes this brilliant. You can use this override for camping, tailgating, or emergency situations where you need to run lights, radio, or other accessories for extended periods. Some vehicles allow you to set custom timeout periods ranging from 30 minutes to several hours. But here's the catch. Overriding battery saver mode means you're responsible for monitoring your battery level, and running accessories too long can leave you stranded with a dead battery. And when you know how to control this system, you gain access to your car's full electrical potential without the nanny system cutting you off prematurely. Getting value from these car secrets? Well, kindly hit that like button. We got 10 more secrets that you 100% don't know exist. And number 1 is so useful, it will allow you to save your engine from expensive repairs. Let's proceed. Secret number 10, hidden windshield wiper mode. Your windshield wipers have a hidden service mode that makes blade replacement incredibly easy. But here's what they don't tell you. Most people struggle with wiper changes because they don't know this secret position exists. Let me show you how this works. Turn off your engine, then within 10 seconds, turn the ignition back to the accessory position and activate your wipers. When the blades reach the middle of the windshield, turn off the ignition. The wipers will stop in the upright service position, making blade access incredibly easy. But here's the kicker. This service position lifts the wiper arms away from the windshield, giving you full access to change blades without contorting your hands around the hood or scratching your windshield. It also makes cleaning the wiper arms and windshield base much easier. Here's a pro tip. This position is also perfect for winter driving preparation. You can lift the wipers away from a frozen windshield without forcing them. And here's what's brilliant. Some vehicles automatically activate service mode when you pop the hood, making maintenance even more convenient. Speaking of maintenance tricks, this next secret could prevent you from getting locked out of your own car. Secret number 9, door handle backup unlock method. Your car doors have a hidden mechanical backup system that can save you from expensive locksmith calls. And here's what they don't tell you. There's often more than one way to unlock your doors when electronics fail. Let me explain the alternatives. Besides the obvious hidden key in your fob, many vehicles have backup unlock methods built into the door handles themselves. Some handles have hidden key slots behind removable covers, while others have pressure-sensitive areas that activate with the hidden key. But here's the kicker. Certain vehicles also have backup unlock codes that can be programmed into the keypad systems. And some have smartphone app overrides that work even when your key fob battery dies. These backup systems ensure you're never completely locked out of your vehicle. Here's what makes this brilliant. Manufacturers know that electronic systems can fail, so they build in multiple redundant access methods. The trick is knowing where to look and how to activate these backup systems before you need them. But here's the catch. Not all backup methods work on all vehicles, and some require specific programming or setup to activate. And when you understand your car's complete unlock system, you'll never pay for an expensive locksmith call again. But if backup systems impress you, wait until you discover the parking brake feature that makes hill starts effortless. Secret number 8, side mirror, auto tilt mode. Your side mirrors are smarter than you think and can automatically adjust to help you see curbs and parking lines when reversing. Here's what they don't tell you. This feature often works even if your car doesn't have fancy memory seats. Let me explain how to activate this. Many vehicles can be programmed so that when you put the car in reverse, the passenger side mirror automatically tilts down to show the curb and parking space lines. Some systems also tilt the driver's side mirror to show the rear wheel position. But here's the kicker. This feature prevents expensive wheel and tire damage from hitting curbs during parallel parking. The mirrors automatically return to normal position when you shift out of reverse, so you don't have to remember to readjust them. Here's the best part. Once you experience auto-tilting mirrors, regular parking feels blind and clumsy. You'll wonder how you ever survived without this feature. And here's a bonus tip. Some luxury vehicles even let you adjust how far down the mirrors tilt, so you can customize the angle perfectly for your driving position. But if parking assistance impressed you, this next secret turns your horn into a multi-purpose communication tool. Secret number 7, horn panic alarm feature. Your car horn has hidden functions beyond just alerting other drivers, and here's what they don't tell you. It can become a powerful security and emergency signaling device with features you never knew existed. Let me show you the possibilities. Many key fobs have a panic button that activates horn and lights for emergency situations. But there are often additional horn functions built into the vehicle. Some cars allow you to customize horn patterns, duration, and even volume levels through hidden settings. But here's the kicker. Certain vehicles have a horn chirp customization feature that lets you adjust or eliminate the lock and unlock confirmation sounds. You can set different patterns for different family members or disable horn sounds entirely for quiet neighborhoods. Here's the fascinating part. Some advanced systems can differentiate between a quick tap for normal honking and a long press for emergency panic mode. The panic mode typically activates both horn and hazard lights for maximum attention. But here's the catch. Using panic mode unnecessarily can drain your battery and annoy neighbors, and some systems have automatic shut-off timers to prevent endless horn activation. And when you understand your horn's full capabilities, you have a powerful tool for communication, security, and emergency situations. Speaking of emergency situations, this next feature could help rescue workers find you faster. Secret number 6, hidden hill start assist feature. Your car might have an invisible co-pilot that prevents embarrassing rollbacks on hills, but here's what they don't tell you. This feature often exists even in cars without fancy electronic parking brakes. Let me show you how this works. Hill Start Assist automatically holds your brakes for a few seconds when you release the brake pedal on an incline, giving you time to smoothly transition to the accelerator without rolling backward. This system can be activated or deactivated through hidden menu settings in many vehicles. But here's the kicker. Even some manual transmission cars have this feature, which completely eliminates the traditional clutch brake accelerator juggling act that new manual drivers struggle with. The system uses the ABS sensors to detect when you're on an incline and automatically engages brake hold. Here's what's amazing. Hill Start Assist works on inclines as gentle as 3 degrees, preventing even minor rollbacks that most drivers don't notice. And here's a secret. You can actually feel the system activate through a slight brake pedal pulse when it engages, letting you know it's working. Speaking of stress-free driving, this next feature makes parallel parking almost automatic. Secret number 5, recirculation mode, hidden benefits. That little button with the circular arrow on your climate control isn't just for preventing outside odors, it's actually a fuel economy and performance booster that most drivers completely misunderstand. Let me show you the science. Recirculation mode closes the outside air intake and recycles the air already inside your cabin. This means your air conditioning doesn't have to work as hard cooling hot outside air, and your heater doesn't have to warm freezing external air. But here's the kicker. Using recirculation mode correctly can improve your air conditioning efficiency by up to 30% and reduce fuel consumption during climate control operation. In summer, turn it on after your cabin is cool to maintain temperature with less energy. In winter, use it once your cabin is warm to maintain heat more efficiently. Here's the fascinating part. Recirculation mode also protects you from external pollutants, allergens, and bad air quality. When driving through tunnels, behind diesel trucks, or through areas with poor air quality, this button creates a protective barrier. But here's the catch. Leaving recirculation on too long can cause window fogging due to moisture buildup, and in extreme cases can reduce oxygen levels in the cabin. And when you use this feature strategically, you'll notice improved fuel economy and better air quality while driving. Speaking of air quality, this next secret reveals how your car filters more than just engine air. Secret number 4, cabin air filter performance indicator. Your car has a second air filter that most people never know exists. And here's what they don't tell you. There are hidden signs that tell you exactly when it needs replacement without any tools or guesswork. Let me explain what to watch for. The cabin air filter cleans the air coming through your vents, but when it gets clogged, your car gives you several warning signs. Reduced airflow from vents, longer defrosting times, musty odors, and increased allergen symptoms all indicate a dirty cabin filter. But here's the kicker. A clogged cabin filter forces your climate system to work harder, reducing efficiency and potentially damaging expensive components like the blower motor. The filter typically hides behind your glove compartment and costs $15 to $30 to replace yourself versus $100 at a dealership. Here's a money-saving tip. Most cabin filters should be changed every 12 to 15,000 miles, but dusty environments require more frequent replacement. And here's what's genius. You can actually upgrade to a premium activated carbon filter that eliminates odors and provides better air purification for just a few dollars more. But if maintenance secrets interest you, this next feature could save you from expensive windshield wiper replacements. Secret number 3, 12 volt outlet maximum power secrets. Think your car's 12-volt outlets are just for phone chargers? Here's what they don't tell you. Those cigarette lighter ports can power way more equipment than you ever imagined, but there's a hidden power limit most people don't understand. Let me break this down. Most 12-volt outlets can handle up to 150 watts of power, which opens up possibilities beyond just charging devices. You can run tire inflators, vacuum cleaners, small refrigerators, laptop chargers, and even some power tools directly from your car. But here's the kicker. The secret is understanding your car's amp rating and not exceeding the circuit's capacity. Most outlets are protected by 15 or 20 amp fuses, which translates to roughly 180 to 240 watts at 12 volts. Exceed this limit and you'll blow the fuse and lose power to multiple systems. Here's the fascinating part. Some vehicles have different power ratings for different outlets. The front console outlet might handle 20 amps, while rear passenger outlets are limited to 15 amps. But here's the catch. Running high-power devices for extended periods can drain your battery if the engine isn't running, and some outlets only work when the ignition is on. And when you understand these power limitations, you can turn your vehicle into a mobile base camp for camping, tailgating, or emergency power during outages. Speaking of power systems, this next feature could prevent expensive battery replacements. Secret number 2, automatic door lock speed programming. Your doors have intelligent locking behavior that can be completely customized, but here's what they don't tell you. You can program exactly when and how your vehicle locks and unlocks based on your personal security preferences. Let me show you the programming options. Most vehicles can be set to automatically lock doors when you reach 5, 10, or 15 miles per hour, or you can disable automatic locking entirely. You can also program which doors unlock first, just the driver door for security, or all doors for convenience. But here's the kicker. Advanced programming lets you set different unlock patterns for different situations. Some systems can unlock all doors when you park in your driveway using GPS detection, but only unlock the driver door when stopped elsewhere for security. And finally, the number 1 secret that could instantly transform any emergency into a manageable situation. Secret number 1, master reset hidden button sequence. Every modern car has a master reset sequence that can solve 90% of electrical glitches and system errors. But here's what they don't tell you. This nuclear option can restore your vehicle to factory default settings when everything else fails. Here's the kicker. When your infotainment system freezes, your climate controls act erratically, or multiple electrical systems start malfunctioning, there's usually a hidden button combination that performs a complete system reset without needing dealer diagnostics. But here's the truth. The master reset procedure varies by manufacturer, but typically involves holding specific buttons while cycling the ignition or disconnecting the battery for a predetermined time. This clears all stored error codes, resets adaptive learning, and restores factory default settings. Here's what makes this brilliant. This reset can solve problems that would otherwise require expensive diagnostic time at a dealership. Everything from sticky transmission shifting to erratic electronic behavior can often be resolved with a simple reset procedure. But here's the catch. Performing a master reset erases all your custom settings, radio presets, and learned preferences, requiring you to reprogram everything from scratch. And here's the fascinating part. Some vehicles have multiple levels of reset, from simple infotainment reboots to complete ECU resets that affect engine performance parameters. The deepest level resets can resolve issues that even trained technicians struggle to diagnose, But let's call it what it really is. This master reset is like having a factory technician in your pocket, capable of solving mysterious electrical problems that would otherwise cost hundreds in diagnostic fees. And when you know your vehicle's reset procedures, you'll never be helpless when technology fails you. These secrets are incredibly helpful, but you know what else is powerful? More features inside your car that could prevent a $4,000 car repair. Click this video to save you money and keep you safe, and to discover even more hidden features that your car has been hiding from you.